Hello everyone, I'm DistractedElf and welcome back to part 13 of Dark Souls. So, we're in Anor Londo and the first thing we need to do, of course, is change our equipment back so that we're not heavy and slow and useless. So we'll switch back to the black leather armor because I have a comfortable familiarity with it, and it's like a warm blanket. You just love it and live in it, and it's beautiful. Alright, so in this second part of Anor Londo, the main thing that you're going to fight against are these nasty big knights. These bastards can be a pain in the ass, but really, with a big weapon like the one that we have here, not too much of a problem. Now, with the treasure chests, and you're going to notice this, you see how the chain is kind of curled inward on that one? If the chain is curled outward, it's a mimic. And mimics like to eat you. They like to eat you, they swallow your bones, and you never... If you open them, you're basically screwed. I mean, you can hit them and so forth, and with these knights, when you have a strong weapon, you can basically just take them down just like that. No fuss, no muss, as they say. If we go over here, you'll see this door is locked at the moment, and this door... you can open it. And it leads down over here through the back of the fireplace. You open it up by hitting it down into kind of a basement looking area, right? And in the basement looking area, you check the chests. It's not a mimic. You open it. You get Havel's gauntlets, Havel's legs, and Havel's helm and Havel's armor. These are the heaviest, kind of most tanky pieces of equipment in the game. Again, not mimics. The chain is curved inward. You can get Havel's great shield, and I think it's an occult club. Oh no, the dragon's tooth. Now you see the chain on that one. It's curved outward. So, check it out. Bam! We know it's a mimic, right? So we fight the mimic. Mimics can be a little bit annoying because they're like slightly unpredictable. You're not really sure what they're gonna do, and they can grab you and chomp you. And their general kind of basic attacks are also pretty strong. Just try not to get caught by it, and you'll probably be okay. Anyway, so mimic dead. Should drop for me a lovely occult club. Now, because we're strength based, we could actually use that. I just want to check the stats on it because I'm not sure if it's better or worse. Where is it? We just picked it up. There it is. So, stats. It has better magic, of course. Its physical is going to be worse. We're currently using... where's our weapons? Zweihander. So, the Occult Club has an A scaling with Faith, which is good, but it has a D scaling with Strength. So you'll see... we can kind of swing it a little faster. Sort of, you know, it's a little faster, but really I think this Zweihander is still the one to go for right now. So we take ourselves out of this here basement and back up the stairs over this way. Through here like a ninja. And we can hit up the spiral staircase right here. The spiral staircase will lead us up, 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 all the way here. Now there's another situation of a couple of chests. Check the chest. Oh look, it has a little thing that points outward. The little chain is pointed outward, means it's a mimic. You can hit it. I never suggest going for a second attack on the mimic with the Zweihander because you're just a little bit too slow. And if you're a little bit too slow, you swing at the mimic and it doesn't flinch, it gives it a really good advantage in terms of that it gets to hit you basically for free. And with mimics, that can be a killing blow. You see that kind of grab that he does like that? If that hits you, you're dead. Like, yeah, it's over. Okay, well I knocked him to the ground, so I'm going to take another swing. Thankfully I hit him, and I get a gold coin. Shiny, shiny gold coin. Okay, this chest, another mimic, because look at that. It's pointed outward. So, wait for the Mimic to pick itself up. It's gonna come try and smack me. I'm gonna smack it back a couple times. Great thing about strength weapons is making things flinch. If it flinches, can't really hurt you, can it? I mean, if it flinches or falls over or gives you a chance to swing at it again before it gets up, these are all really, really useful tools of strength weapons. So silver coins. I basically just kill those mimics for the XP that they give you. Anything else is kind of negligible from them. But anyway, you can see in here there's kind of a passageway down there. We don't need to worry about that right now. We can check in here. I believe there's a knight. There is. Oh, I missed. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't miss. I got caught on the shield, which can be unfortunate. I don't want to get killed by this guy. That would be really embarrassing. So let's just grab some Estus. See, this is the big problem right here with slow strength weapons, is these guys will poke and poke and poke. They'll poke and poke and poke until there ain't nothing left, and their shield will basically absorb pretty much anything, which is really unfortunate for me because I'm about to die. Oh. Let's try and get a backstab. Oh, that didn't work. Oh god. Yeah, there it goes. Death to the non-believer. Alright, so I'll get back to where I was and I'll see you guys when I get there. And we're back. Now that particular knight is actually non-essential, so I'm not going to make it an issue of trying to force my way through him. What I'm going to do instead is just head this way, which is the kind of essential direction. And when you open this door, be careful because there's a knight like right on the other side. He should have seen me and he should be coming, but I don't think he actually is. There we go. So if you just step through there kind of like blindly, you're probably going to get hit by this guy. I'm going to get hit by him anyway because I'm great at this game, as you can see. And ended. So we can head up in a thiswardly direction. Up another spiral. And if we stay close to this side, we won't have to deal with that knight over there. We'll only have to deal with this guy, Mr. Bowman McGee over here. Switches to his sword as soon as he kind of gets close to you, and then you just do the heave-ho on him, as you do with all the rest of them. Boom. And he's no problem at all. So you can then head yourself on down this spiral staircase, and you'll notice that it kind of exits you onto the middle floor in between the two that you've already seen. Now if you want to kind of be careful, you can open up a quick way back. It's always best to have a quick way back, if you ask me. And you can just kind of run down here, grab this knight, bring him up this way. He should come. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, Mr. Knight, what if I throw some lightning at you? Boosh. Boosh. Oh, no thanks. Okay, get my shield up, get my shield up. These guys with the spears are a nightmare. There we go, backstab! Zweihander backstab! And he's dead. So you take a potion, keep yourself nice and healthy, and you can make your way down onto this kind of bottom area. Now before I engage that knight, I'm going to open this door. Now that this door is open, we have a quick path all the way from where we kind of started up through this direction instead. So now we can take this guy on. Boom! He's down on the floor. Boom! He's dead. Check these chests. Neither of them are mimics because they have chains that curve inward rather than outward. And you can grab the Silver Knight armor, because who doesn't like to be shiny and silver? Now that we've got that, we can head back this way. You can go in here. There's a Titanite demon in there. I'll give you a brief look at him. Look, there he is. I don't want to fight him right now because I'm for sure going to get myself killed. So I'm just going to head this way. Now if we go this way, we're going to keep our eye out because I'm pretty sure there's a guy, a bowman, who I don't want to meet. Just another one of those big night bowmen. But no worries. No worries. I'm not concerned by those guys at this point in time. We're pretty close to our goal. So what we're going to do is there's a broken window here. You just squeeze out the broken window. There you go. Head down these here little steps, kind of the archway steps. Get to here and roll onto this platform. Then you can grab the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. If you like bows, that's the biggest possible bow, and it hurts like a bitch. You'll notice there's a lightning demon just right there. I'm going to try my best to kind of angle myself perfectly to kind of drop on him. Like so. And he's gone. So we get another one of those. We'll just deal with him the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way being hit him with a giant sword. About as old-fashioned as you get. So, they're all dead. Now, you'll notice we have this good fellow here. Now, he's like Andre. He's a blacksmith. So he does kind of item forging and so forth. You can modify your weapons. I can make my Zweihander into a lightning Zweihander. I can upgrade it further. You can reinforce your weapons. Like I'm going to upgrade it with large Titanite shards into a Zweihander +9. Perfect. So, now that we got a +9, we're looking pretty good. We're going to head up these stairs right here. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. And you should do this just to make sure that you have this passageway open, is there's a little gate here that you can't open from the other side. You can open it from this side, and now you can kind of run straight from the front all the way there. So now if I die in any step that's coming up, I can make it back much, much quicker, and it won't be too much of a hassle from the actual kind of far away bonfire in Anor Londo, which is kind of my preferred bonfire for this particular part of the game. But anyway, right now that's not what we're doing. We are going to open the big kind of doors that lead to the cathedral area. Okay, we just got to deal with this fellow. He's just like any of the others that we've ever dealt with. Just crush him, pick up your loot, and head on down in a kind of this direction. Now, these big guys are a pain in the ass. They're like a big, nasty version of the big, nasty guys you've already seen. But what we want to do is we want to open this. And it opens the door to get back out into this part of Anor Londo, right? So now we're kind of back out in the main entrance. And we have the door wide open for us. We can get back there. And the next step is basically to fight against the boss of this area. The boss of this area is back in the cathedral, like through the doors at the back of the cathedral. But I don't want to go there right now. I think that what I'll do is I'll go to the bonfire over here, ride it back over this way, kind of up the lift over there, save, and then that'll be it for this particular video. And the next video will be Ornstein and Smog. Those guys, oh, they're rough. They're a rough boss. I have a lot of trouble with those guys, and they're just difficult for me. So there may be a lot of dying coming up in the near future for this particular fight. I can honestly say I'm not looking forward to them. Most of the bosses in this game I find fun and challenging, and they have their mechanics, and if you do it right, you do it right. If you don't, you don't, and then you die. These guys, I feel like there's a little more luck at play, and what I like to do is I like to be in human form. I like to have Solaire backing me up, and he usually helps me out a whole bunch, as long as I don't get ganked along the way by players trying to kill people who are in human form. Anyway, so we're making it back to the bonfire, just here, and there we go. We can just sit at the bonfire, use some of our souls to level up my endurance, because that's really useful stat. Increases your ability to swing your weapon, increases your ability to block, so on. So I'm gonna leave it right there. So this is Dark Souls and Distracted Elf saying bye bye, and see you in part 14, Ornstein and Smoke.